Hey, welcome back to our channel. Today is Sunday, June 27th, 2021. And what I'm going to do today is when we went to Windstar in Oklahoma, we stopped in Euless, Texas at Six Brothers Beef. And I picked up a pack of their beef dino ribs. And I'd seen a couple of videos online about those ribs. And they look wonderful. I believe they're Black Angus ribs. So I'm gonna cook one with salt, pepper, garlic, the normal Texas way. And then I'm gonna cook the other one with, I got a recipe from my friend Harry Sue, his YouTube channel. It's called Los Angeles style. And it has some hot sauce, some sweet, it's called tahine, this seasoning. Anyway, I'm gonna do one with the LA style from Harry Sue, and then the salt, pepper, garlic, the old Texas style. So let me get the ribs out and I'll start cleaning them up over here, and I'll bring you back in a minute. Okay, I'm back. I need to clean this first rack. I've got the second rack over here. These are beef dino ribs, and I believe they're Black Angus. So if you'll see the silver skin, and there's some fat on the meat here. And what I'd like to do is take that off so the rub will stick to the protein and permeate the meat. I don't want to gouge out too much fat, but when the fat renders, if you don't take it off, the rub will fall off. So I'm gonna go ahead and start trimming this up, and I'm gonna show you when I'm done what I've got. So I'll see you in a bit. Okay, we're back. It took me a while to trim these guys up. They had a lot of silver skin and some real deep pockets of fat. So this first larger rack, what I'm gonna use on it is salt, pepper, garlic. It's 50% kosher salt, 50% 16 mesh black pepper, and garlic powder. So let me start rubbing this guy up and getting him ready. This is a normal Central Texas style, how we cook them. Get a good coat of this stuff on there. All right, now let's make sure I get the sides and the ends. Also, what I did was I scored the back of the membrane. I didn't pull it off. There's not any meat there to eat, but I scored it, hoping that some of this rub and flavor will get up through the bottom of it. So I'm gonna go ahead and put rub there. All right, I think that's enough for here. Oop, let's put a little bit more here on the side. All right. All right, that's ready to go. Okay, we're back. This second rack of ribs, I got this recipe from my friend Harry Sue, his YouTube channel. It's called his Los Angeles version of beef short ribs. So what we're gonna do first is we're gonna start with some sriracha sauce, and we're gonna rub sriracha on both sides. So let's get started with that. I'm gonna turn it over and start on the back first. Okay, let's just rub that in. And then we come with, I've never heard of this until Harry told me about it. So this is called chamoy. It's used, it's kind of a tart chili liquid, and we're going to put a little bit of that on here. If I can figure out how to open it. There we go. All right, and then we're going to rub that in. And then there's another spice. You can get it at any Walmart or H-E-B. It's called tahini. And it's kind of a citric type spice. So we're going to cover the backside. You can use quite a bit. It's got pepper and citric, and then we finish it off with Harry Sue's Moolah beef rub. This is one in first place at Kansas City cook-offs with his brisket. So we're going to put some of this on. A nice coating of that. All right, now I'm going to flip it over and do the same thing to the top. We start with the sriracha. Rub that in to the meat. Then the chamoy. And then come back with the tahini. Here's the tahini. A lot of sporting events in California, Los Angeles, they eat this tahini on mango. It's really good with mango and beer. And then we're going to do Harry's rub, the moolah rub. Get a good coat of that on there. Make sure we got the edges real good. That's it. These guys are ready to go to the fire now. I have the Texas style SPG, salt, pepper, garlic. And now I have the Los Angeles version with the different spices. So I'm gonna be cooking with post oak today. And I'm gonna go out and get a fire going and get these guys on the fire just as quick as I can. So I'll bring you back when I put them on the fire. Okay, I'm bringing you back. We forgot one thing. This recipe calls for some chopped garlic on the beef, and it will get roasted. Let's make sure we chop it up real good. Okay, with the garlic, you add a little bit of this chamoy and make like a slur so you can spread it out on the meat. Everybody wants to smell my food. So here we go. Harry mentions in his video people that like garlic that really like this flavor. Once it's cooked on the pit, it kind of has a roasted garlic flavor. I need to mix up a little bit more and spread it out. When I'm done, I'm gonna go start the fire and I'll bring you back. Okay, I got the fire going. It's about between 275, 300. I'm gonna go ahead and put the beef ribs on. You come look, I've got 2 pans of water in there to catch the drippings. I've got my ink bird here hooked up to tell me what the temperature is. So I'm gonna go ahead and put these salt, pepper, garlic beef ribs on here. And then the Los Angeles style beef ribs on this side. All right, I'm gonna close it down, come back about an hour. Every 30 minutes I'm gonna spray it with some water. So I'll be back in about an hour. Okay, I'm gonna check the beef ribs here. I'm gonna show you a little trick, or what they call a hack. You get down in here and notice some of the grease is pooling up on the bark. You can see it there. What we want to do is take, this is a chunk of cherry wood, and raise up one side of it. Put that cherry wood there. That way, it'll run off. It won't affect your bark. Okay. I'm gonna spray this down a little bit. They've been on about 3.5 hours. I probably got another 2 hours left before I want to wrap them. So I'm gonna go ahead and close it up, and I'll bring you back here in just a little bit. All right, we finally got finished with these ribs. The bones are just pulling out. It's amazing. Look at this. The last one right here, I just pull it out like a popsicle stick. So this is the salt and pepper and garlic rib. It's pretty hot still. Can you see how juicy that is? Oh my goodness. And then we have the LA style rib. Let's cut this off. It's pretty damn hot, and the bones falling out of that one too. And let's turn it over and see. Oh my goodness. Look at that right there. Good smoke ring. Juicy. Tender. You know, we can cut another one. And then another one. Oops. Excuse me, the bone fell out. And the bone's gonna fall out of this one too. So, obviously, let me get a fork. I can't hold on to it, it's too hot. Get a fork to cut this one. Oh my goodness. Look at that. So, I'm going to give you my opinion of all this, and my opinion's not worth anything because nobody's paying me. So take it for what it's worth. The beef and the meat at HEB and Hutto at SH-130 and, oh heck, I can't remember the name of the road, but the new HEB in Hutto, the meat it's better. I was there yesterday and it was like really good. So, I don't know, I think I'm gonna hang some pork ribs in my Bronco next weekend, hanging on the meat hangers. So please give me a thumbs up and please subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you next time I'm cooking.